Okay, so kefir is generally like a really easy process. Being an expert, having done it pretty much my whole life, like most 23-year-olds for our birthdays ask for things that help us with fermenting. I think that's pretty normal. I'm very excited about this product, and this is from my dad from Microbiota Inc. in Somerville, South Carolina. So I don't know what it is with these southern states just like fermenting up a storm, but also this is not an advertisement for this product. I've never used it before. Even though I'm at 100,000 subscribers, I'm still not getting as many sponsorships as I literally been waiting to make this video, but I've just kept being distracted from less important things like studying. So let's see what we got. Anyway, I like to see this. It's just, this means that it's a small company. You could just see the person wrapping this up. So this is the Kefir Fermenter for Milk and Water Kefir UNIVERSAL 1.0 liters. Made of glass, lid from silicone, and BPA free. Glass is really important. As my fermenting community knows, if you are doing anything in plastic as far as fermenting, you're an idiot. Anyway, first impressions. Okay, this is really well made. It's just like a glass cylinder. One thing that is a little interesting about this, they have this decal of this woman here who, like, why is this necessary? I don't, anyway. So what is this? This is like a nest for the kefir grains. As most of the kefir community knows,
grad mates who have to spit blizzard is
your kefir grains are always just being adhered in huge conglomerates with the curds. This hopefully is their main solution. This is what they're making their money off of. I mean, like this, I could make this easy. No, I couldn't. They got this nice silicone bottom, nice lid on the top. This, I don't know if you can see it, but it has really small holes to let carbon dioxide out because you don't want that buildup unless you want fizzy kefir, which maybe I'll try someday. So it's about the same size as an Algene. Anyway, I guess we're gonna see how this works. That's ridiculous. It has been 3 days since I put this boy to work. And let's check on him a little bit. Oh, she's still there. Oh, yeah, we need to look at this in some light. So here we are with this guy, and as I showed before, There's a little bit of stuff going on here, some bubbles, and you know what? I'm starting to think that that is probably a conglomeration forming outside of the nest. Big guy over here. I've seen this before. We've all seen this before. So the whole point of this was not to have to strain it and do all that stuff. Oh baby. Oh. So I don't know if you could see, but like I had to almost like pull this out of a whole colony, almost like pulling a sword from the stone. But it did kind of work. And if we shake this, see, that's like the thick stuff that we want. You kind of have the grains isolated. And I guess this is just these grains, the home of these grains for the rest of their life. They just stay in here. But yeah, pretty good contraption, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not against it. So now we got this guy sort of on standby. I think I'm actually gonna put him in the fridge for a little bit because I think he needs to take a break. Plus, I ran out of milk, so. Oh God, oh God, oh God, calm down. Jesus. Dude, what? Holy I made a mess over here. So basically tasting this thing, one thing that I did notice is that since you're not using like a big strainer, when you put it in the funnel, you miss the whole stage where you sort of like strain it out and make it all like a homogeneous fluid. There are some big chunks in there that I'm not against it. I'm just saying, like, you know, my sister probably is gonna like throw up when she gets one of those chunks. Let's see what we got. Okay, well, it's okay. I think it's part of the whole mixing thing. I didn't get all the lumps mixed together. You know, I could probably just solve this whole issue by shaking it. One thing that I can say about this batch is that you can tell it like wants to like start expanding. Like it almost wants to turn into a fizzy drink. It's almost already fizzy right now, which is pretty wild. Tastes a little bit like beer. I haven't had this problem to this degree yet in the kefir journey, but I'm thinking that when it starts to taste like beer, that's when we've gotten a little too much yeast. Okay, so will I keep using this kefir bong, kefir contraption, universal kefir maker? I think I will. It removes something else that I have to wash when I'm doing the transfer process. Is it like necessarily a better, more, you know, are you gonna get a better kefir out of this? No, it's literally a glass cylinder, as I've said multiple times before. But I do think that it can maybe shred like 3 minutes off of your turnover time, which is, I guess some people, that's kind of nice. If you really need to save 3 or 4 minutes on your kefir turnover times, consider, you know, getting one of these, and maybe even 2 if you're like being really efficient about it. However, I think if you are starting to get into kefir, or you have a system going that you like, maybe spend your money on more milk. Anyway, this has been fun. So, okay, bye.